I came to America with a simple dream. A normal life, nothing dramatic, no movie style success, no started from nothing, now I own 3 Tesla story, just a calm, peaceful, normal life. America laughed. The very first day, I realized normal is not a setting here. It started at the airport. Can sign to. The immigration officer looked at me, looked at my passport, then looked at me again like I personally confused him. Purpose of visit, he asked. I wanted to say to survive, but I remembered this was not therapy. Work, I said. He nodded slowly, stamped my passport, and that sound felt like a button being pressed somewhere in the universe. New level unlocked outside the airport. Everything was bigger than expected. The roads were wider, the cars were louder, and even the air felt like it had confidence. I ordered an Uber. The driver's name was Mike. Of course it was Mike. In America, if you don't know someone's name, there's a 60% chance it's Mike. Mike asked, "How's your day going?" I paused. Back home, if someone asks that, they actually want the answer. Here, it's a greeting disguised as a question. Good, I said. Mike nodded, satisfied. Conversation complete. On the way, I stared out the window like a movie character discovering life. Strip malls, gas stations, coffee shops every 12 steps. Everyone walking fast like they had an important meeting with destiny. My first big mission was simple: buy groceries. I went to Walmart. I entered for bread and eggs. I exited with a garden chair, frozen pizza, a t-shirt with an eagle on it, and absolutely no bread. Inside Walmart, time works differently. You don't walk, you drift. You lose all sense of purpose. You start asking questions like, do I need a kayak even though you live in an apartment? At the checkout, the cashier smiled and said, "How are you today?" I made the mistake of answering honestly. Honestly, I'm a bit overwhelmed. New country, new life, everything feels. She stopped scanning. People behind me stopped breathing. I panicked. But good, I added quickly. Very good. She smiled again. Crisis averted. That's when I learned rule number 1 of America. How are you? Means hello, not confess. Next came coffee. I walked into Starbucks like a brave man walking into battle without knowing the rules. The menu looked like a chemistry exam. "Can I get a coffee?" I asked. "What size?" The barista said. I was ready. Small, medium, large, tall, grande, or venti, she said. I froze. Why is tall the smallest? Who decided this? Why is nobody angry? What kind of milk? What kind of milk? She asked next. Milk should not have options. I said regular. She said whole, skim, almond, oat, soy. I chose oat, not because I wanted it, but because I was tired. Then she asked for my name. I said it. She wrote something completely different. When my drink was ready, she yelled a name that legally did not belong to me. I drank the coffee anyway. It tasted like motivation and poor decisions. Fueled by caffeine, I decided to be productive. I went to the gym. Big mistake. Everyone there looked like they were carved out of marble. I picked up a weight and immediately questioned my life choices. A trainer walked by and said, "Feel the burn." I felt regret. After the gym, I decided to drive. Driving in America is peaceful until it isn't. Everyone follows the rules, but aggressively. You miss one turn, and your GPS calmly says recalculating, while your soul screams. I ended up 10 minutes away from my destination, in a place that looked exactly like where I started. Same stores, same signs, same Starbucks. America is copy-paste with confidence. Social life was interesting. People were friendly, but distant. Everyone said we should hang out sometime. Sometime never came. I once asked, when? They said, yeah. I learned to stop asking. Food was another adventure. Portions were massive. One burger could emotionally support a family of 4. Free refills were everywhere. It felt illegal, but nobody stopped me. I gained weight, but also wisdom. Winter arrived unexpectedly. 1 inch of snow and everyone panicked. Stay safe, people said, canceling everything. Back home, this wouldn't even be a story. Here, it was a crisis. Work life went online. Zoom meetings became my reality. Van backed. Everyone stayed on mute. The loudest person had the worst internet. Any questions? The boss asked. Silence. Approved. Taxes came later. Nothing prepared me for taxes. Software said, it's easy. Lies. By the end, I didn't know if I owed money or the government owed me an apology. Through all of this, something strange happened. America stopped feeling overwhelming. I learned the rules. Smile. Say good. Don't overshare. Accept that normal is flexible. I stopped trying to fit in and started laughing at the confusion. And one day, standing in Walmart, holding things I didn't plan to buy, I realized something. This was